Hey everybody, Chris here. Today we're going to be reviewing a Camp Crystal Lake sign that I had made. So, being a big fan of the 80s slasher movies, of course we all love our slasher flicks, and the true enthusiasts, I suppose, each have his or her own favorite slasher villain. Mine would be Jason Voorhees. I'm a huge Friday the 13th fan. And I've got a large horror collection, a lot of Friday the 13th stuff. The one thing that I've been missing was a Camp Crystal Lake sign. And I figured it was about time for me to remedy that situation. So I started looking online to find a Crystal Lake sign. And I've found out that you really can't find good quality Crystal Lake signs. They are really hard to find. So I looked online, I looked everywhere. The only thing I could find was little cheap plastic signs, things of that nature. You know, I was looking for a nice piece to add to my collection. So I started sending out Facebook messages, checking around. Really wasn't having any luck within the horror community in locating one or finding someone that would make me one. So I had to go outside the horror community, and I started sending out emails and Facebook messages to different sign makers just to see what I could come up with. And a lot of times I wasn't getting a reply, or I would get the reply that I don't do this, blah, blah, blah. And that's when I stumbled across Tom Watson. He has a website. It's signingwoods.com. And you can also look him up on Facebook. It's Tom Watson. Watson's Wooden Words, and you can check him out there. And he doesn't do horror genre type stuff really. He just does all kinds of custom woodworking as far as signs and things like that. So I sent him a message, and I told him what I was looking for, the dimensions and everything like that. And we traded messages back and forth, and he would send me sketches, renderings, things of that nature, and I would look at it, tell him what I liked, what I didn't like, what I needed, and he would go back, he'd revamp everything, and send me another proof. And this went on for, wow, I don't know, a month maybe, something like that. It finally came in today. I have not opened it yet. We'll open it on camera together, and we'll see what she looks like. I'm really anxious to see this thing. It is 2 foot tall. It's actually a 2 foot square. So I'm really anxious to see what this thing looks like. Let's open it up and let's see what we got. All right, horror fans, let's see what we've got. Let's see what this thing looks like. It is definitely packaged in a lot of bubble wrap. That is awesome. It is well packaged. Uh-oh, it's coming into view. business card. Come on, focus in. There we go. For anyone that may be interested, here's Tom's information. Wow. This thing is freaking awesome. Let's get it out. Let's take a little bit closer look at this thing. All right, let's take a little bit closer look at this thing. First of all, this thing is huge as hell. Look at this. It is just massive. It is a 24-inch square. It is carved from Western red cedar. And when I say carved, I actually mean carved. This thing is just not a painted sign. If you'll look closely, everything from the outer border to the lettering to the actual logo is completely carved into the sign, and then it's been painted. There you go. You can kind of see things a little bit better there. So everything is actually carved into this sign, and then it's been painted. It is an absolutely beautiful sign. I'm completely thrilled with this thing. It is 1.5 inches thick. One thing that I asked Tom for is, in my horror room upstairs, I have a big open stairwell. And I told him that I was thinking about suspending it from the ceiling over the stairwell. So I asked for a couple of things, and he was quick to say yes for me. Thank him for that. He put a couple of holes in the top of the sign. He pre-drilled the holes for me and sent the hardware. That way, all I have to do is just screw the eyelets in the top, put a chain on it, and there it is. It's hung. The other thing that I asked for, since it's going to be suspended, I would like the back side of it painted. It's a little bit more work, but I would like that. So he actually painted the back side of it for me as well, just so everything looks even, looks balanced, looks good. But this thing is absolutely beautiful. Another thing that I asked him to do for me is, when I looked at his website, I saw some signs with some texturing in the signs, and I'm not really sure what that technique is called, but I asked him to incorporate it on this sign as well, just to give it some age, give it a little bit of fuller body to it, make it really stand out and pop and be different as well. So he did that, and it just absolutely looks beautiful where he has added texturing to the sign. It just really adds to the sign a lot and just looks freaking awesome. I couldn't be any more pleased with the sign. Here's some close-ups of the sign, and this video just does not do it justice. But perhaps these photos will give you a little bit better look of what this sign looks like. Couldn't ask for anything better. Completely pleased. I'm blown away by this thing. Tom also sent some pictures of the carving process, and that was pretty cool. So let's take a look at some of those right now. Hey Tom, appreciate you sending the photos along. That's just awesome. If we're doing a completely independent review, of course we talked about the good, so let's talk about the bad now. Well, that pretty much sums it up. There is no bad to this sign. In all honesty, it truly is a great sign. I I will say this. If you're looking for a Crystal Lake sign and you're on a budget, this may not be the sign for you. I mean, this was a professionally done sign that I specifically ordered, and he planned on for over a month. So you're paying for the man's time, you're paying for the man's talent. So if you're looking for a cheaper version, you might want to search elsewhere. However, if you're a diehard Friday the 13th fan, you want a really nice professional piece to add to your collection that you're going to enjoy for years. Give Tom I'll give him a shout. Check out his Facebook, check out his website. Here's his information again. Here's his card. Give Tom a call. He does fantastic work. Would I recommend him to my friends? Absolutely. Would I order from Tom again? To me, that's always a crucial question. If you order something from someone, would you really order from them again? Absolutely. Without question. He was a pleasure doing business with, constant communication, and real professional. And I thank you very much for my beautiful sign, Tom. I truly could not have asked for anything better. So anyway, we're going to wrap up this review of my Camp Crystal Lake sign. Thanks for watching, guys.